Yes.
Oh, nice.
On the.
Let's get started here.
First.
Welcome everybody to the Town of Windsor Town Board meeting for May 2024. Before we get started, we get everybody stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Before we get started, we got our town board here with us today. We got the Deputy Supervisor Steve Morado, Councilwoman Sylvia Santiago, Councilwoman Eve Lincoln, Council Charlie Brown. Got the town clerk, Tricia Carino, got our Highway Superintendent Nancy Feo, our Lieutenant Matt Monahan from the Police Department, Town Attorney Dave Zagon. I do see Susan Scheibel, Receiver Taxes in the audience. And on the keyboarder, we have Justin IT there. First thing on the agenda is open the public hearing to adopt the local law, amend chapter 280 of the town code of the town of Windsor and vehicle and traffic to add section to article 1 entitled off-road vehicles prohibited. This has to do with the ATV law that we're looking to pass in town of Windsor here. It just gives the police a little more teeth or options to deal with these ATV drivers on the road here. Anybody out there and want to talk about the ATV law? Nothing? Nobody? Not yet? That's nobody jumping on there, no?
It's my first time here, so I don't know your protocol.
So the public hearing just right now for the ATV law, is that why you're here? Or? Okay, sure. If you want to just state your name.
Rose Llewellyn.
Okay, and go ahead.
I would like to ask some questions about that because we're having a difficult time in Newburgh. And we've been discussing it, and I was hoping there's going to be an open questions tonight. So what have you changed to help police? And that's kind of my.
You live in Newark?
I live in Newburgh.
Okay, yeah, we're just created a law. It's a law to prohibit these on the road and give us, write us up. You'll be able to get the law from our, you can foil it from the town clerk's office if you like. And then you can present it to either the city or the town wherever you live.
Because I've taken numerous pictures and I almost ran kids over in the middle of the night for crossing the roads with their motor vehicles and no licenses. And it's very, very dangerous, and I'm concerned about, people getting killed and they're on sidewalks and there's just nothing helpful.
Yeah, no one just be proactive about it. So we passed this, like I said, for another tool for our police. So like I said, at any time tomorrow during business hours, you can grab the town clerk and
Right.
foil it, get a copy for your town.
Thank
city,
you very
so-
much for being
No problem.
the forerunners.
No problem. Thank you. Anyone else on that? Hearing no one else. Town board town to close the public hearing concerning the adoption and amendment of chapter 280 of the town code. Town of entitled vehicle and traffic to add to section in article 1 thereon entitled off-road vehicles prohibited. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Brown.
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln.
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago.
Yes.
Councilman Moreau.
Yes.
Supervisor Badett.
Yes. Next on the agenda here is town board, town of Windsor pursuant to section 10 and 11 of the municipal home will hereby adopt the attached local law, amending chapter 280 of the town code of town of Windsor entitled vehicle and traffic to add a section article 1 therein entitled off-road vehicles prohibited and direct the town clerk to publish pursuant to law. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Brown.
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln.
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago.
Yes.
Councilman Moreau.
Yes.
Supervisor Badett.
Yeah. I just want to thank the town attorney once again, and the police department there for, and some of the board members that weighed in on this. It was several months in the making, but we finally got it done. And Chief, you want to, or Lieutenant, you want to distribute a copy to your men, and off we go.
We had a couple on the road today.
Oh, good. Well, not good, but. The public comment section is the public comment on agenda items. So if there's anything on the agenda that piqued your interest and you want to speak about it, you can get up now and talk. If not, there's a public forum at the end. Nobody, moving on. Town Board 10, New Windsor, approve the minutes of the continued public hearing for Parkland alienation, Town of New Windsor sewer plant expansion, outfall relocation and treatment upgrades, and the minutes of the April 3rd, 2024 Town Board meeting. Each of which were held on April 3rd, 2024, as per the copies posted to the Town Clerk's bulletin board, and the Town of New Windsor, and the same distributed to each of the Town Board members. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Brown.
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln.
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago.
Yes.
Councilman Morales.
Yes.
Supervisor Daddy.
Yes. Receive and file, hearing no objection, Town Board 10 New Windsor hereby receive and file the Town Clerk the attached continuation certificate for street opening bond number 01521573 from Liberty Mutual in the amount of $2,132,730 effective October 7, 2023, and expiring October 7, 2024. This has to do with, I believe they're just about done there. KJ coming up from Woodbury into New Windsor on Riley Road. And I believe they're gonna be repaving Riley Road at some point. They reach out.
Yes, probably talk about it next week.
Oh, good. So we're getting close to that, and that will be closed out and underground. Next to the motion. Town Board 10 New Windsor authorized the town clerk to advertise pursuant to law calling for sealed bids for the Caesars Lane Drainage and Driveway Improvement Project, which shall be received and publicly opened on the 13th day of June 2024 at 11 a.m. local time at the office of the Town of New Windsor Town Clerk's 555 Union Avenue, New Windsor, New York. The Town Board 10 of New Windsor reserves the right to reject any and all bids. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Brown.
Yes.
Councilman Lincoln.
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago.
Yes.
Councilman Morales.
Yes.
Supervisor Daddy.
Yes. So we were gonna do this as part of the sewer plant upgrade project. Over the years, there's several storms that wreaked havoc on our Caesars Lane down there, and as well as the entrance to the sewer plant. So as part of the sewer plant upgrade, we're gonna do this first, and get this done. I'm sure some of it is gonna help out our highway department too, because they spend an awful lot of time trying to repair storms down there that are killing us down there. Town Board 10 New Windsor, in accordance with the resolution annexed here too, hereby authorize the supervisor to execute the attached letter agreement with MHE Engineering DPC for additional professional service incorporating the design and advanced sludge treatment into the final design for the upgrades and expansion of the Caesars Lane wastewater treatment plant. Said additional professional services not to exceed $510,000. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Brown.
Yes.
Councilman Lincoln.
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago.
Yes.
Councilman Morales.
Yes.
Supervisor Daddy.
Yeah, this is again, part of our sewer plant upgrade. What's the last process of the sludge when it's gets processed, and it's a costly part of this project, but at the end, I think it's gonna save us some valuable money. Receive and file. Bless you. Hearing no objection, Town Board 10 New Windsor hereby receive and file with the town clerk the attached task order P 24-8856 for the pre-construction environmental service in connection with the construction modifications and upgrades to the Town of New Windsor wastewater treatment plant. This has to do the same thing there, to do the surveys of things down there for the upgrade of the sewer plant. Again, flood insurance policy, receive and file, hearing no objection, Town Board 10 New Windsor hereby receive and file with the town clerk its attached assured flood insurance policy number 740-580-3573 for the period August 13, 2023 through August 13, 2024. This is a policy that is unfortunately the necessary evil with all this, the biblical rain we've been getting this last year or so. It's a policy hopefully we don't have to use, but we need it. Town Board 10 New Windsor award the lease purchase financing for the 2024 acquisition of the following: Highway Sanitation Department, 2023 Chevy Tahoe LS, 2023 4500 diesel, 2024 Chevy Silverado 3,500 dump truck, 2025 International Cab and Chassis, 1 dump body with spreader plow wing. Police Department had 4 Dodge Durangos 2024s and 3 2023 Dodge Chargers. Code enforcement is getting 1 2024 Jeep Compass Sport, and recreation is 1 2023 Dodge Ram 1500 in the amount of $916,150 to JP Morgan Chase Bank in accordance with the New York State General Municipal Law, Town of New Windsor purchasing and procurement policy, and it's recommended by Durham Casey Comptroller in the attached correspondence. Motion?
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Bro,
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln.
Yes.
Councilman Santiago.
Yes.
Councilman Moreau.
Yes.
Supervisor Detti.
Yes, I like to thank, our comptroller, Lorraine. She does with the, all these mini bids and stuff. It's kind of, quite interesting how they do this to get these vehicles, but we purchase them, lease them, pay them for a couple of years, and then purchase them, and then in the life we sell them. Town Board of notes are hereby amend the 2024 standard schedule of fees in accordance with resolution attached here to. Motion,
Move.
Second.
roll call.
Councilman Bro.
Yes.
Councilman Lincoln.
Yes.
Councilman Santiago.
Yes.
Councilman Moreau.
Yes.
Supervisor Detti.
Yes, these, standard schedule of fees will actually are increasing, site plan fees, application fees, plat subdivisions for small and large subdivisions and, between the planning board and stuff, also includes some towing fees, impact rate fees for the police department. So that increase them for the ensuing year. Receive, hearing no objection, town board attendants are hereby receiving and file the town clerk the attached fully executed agreement dated April 17, 2024 between Orange County and Town of New Windsor for community development block grant funding for the year 2024, now for funding year 2023 for accessibility improvements to buildings within the town hall complex. This is a pretty substantial job. It's an ADA, American Disabilities Act project. We've gotten funds over several years now. We had an assessment done by Independent Living, the Covey there, a couple of years ago. They came out with a pretty comprehensive report on some upgrades that we needed to do. We've completed some, and this will complete probably most of the rest of the list, if not all of it. It's about $150,000, and they're talking about maybe giving us an additional 35. Still waiting to hear that, but hopefully that comes as well. Motion, the town board attendants are hereby authorized supervisor to enter into and execute the attached task order number P248906 with Quality Environmental Solutions with Technology for request for a pre-construction environmental survey related to community development block grant, CDBG, ADA accessibility improvements to town hall complex, CDBG for year 2024, now for year 2023. Motion,
Move.
Second.
roll call.
Councilman Bro.
Yes.
Councilman Lincoln.
Yes.
Councilman Santiago.
Yes.
Councilman Moreau.
Yes.
Supervisor Detti.
Yes, this is the survey that will be completed for the ADA project here at the campgrounds. Receive and file, hearing no objection, town board attendants are hereby receive and file with the town clerk the attached amendment number 1 effective April 4, 2024 to owner engineer agreement between the town of New Windsor and MHE Engineering DPC for the Christie Babcock Memorial Park Improvement Project. This is for doing the master comprehensive recreation plan, and that's part of the, that's just a receive and file for that. Here's another receive and file, hearing no objection, town board attendants to receive and file the attached certificate of clerk as the number of referendum in the matter of the lease of town-owned property located at 334 Avenue of Americas, building number 2420, and further identified on the town of New Windsor tax maps as section 3, block 1, lot 51.3 for an initial annual rent of $24,000 plus utilities and increase to $30,000 in the second year of lease and then $36,000 in the third year of lease, and a 3% increase in rent for each year of occupancy beyond the third year of lease should the company continue, occupying and continue, and I'll talk about that in a second. After this one, another receive and file, hearing no objection, town board, town was to receive and file with the town clerk, the attached lease agreement between the town of New Windsor and Brothers of the Leaf Incorporated dated April 23rd, 2024 for the lease of town-owned property located at 334 Avenue of Americas, building 2420, and further identify the New Windsor tax maps as section 3, block 1, lot 51.3 for a term of 3 years, with 2 one-year mutual options to extend. This initial annual rent shall be $24,000 plus utilities. 2 years would be $30,000 plus utilities, and 3 years with $36,000 plus utilities, and subsequent years would see an increase of 3% per year for each tenant continued occupancy thereafter. This is a building out in the airport that we own. There's a few of them that we own around the same block there that has been empty for quite some time, and we had a former employee of ours start a business, and he's renting it from us, so we're gonna get some revenue in from that finally. Receive and file, hearing no objection, town board attendants are hereby receive and file with the town clerk the attached petition in the matter of the application of P&J Properties Walnut Street LLC for the amendment To the planned industrial use code bulk table, the town of New Windsor pursuant to section 388A2 of the town of New Windsor zoning law to include auto body repair shops and garages. I'll speak to that in a second. After this motion, town board town of New Windsor, in accordance with the resolution annexed here to, does hereby introduce a local law, a copy of which annexed to the aforementioned resolution to amend chapter 300 of the town code, the town of New Windsor zoning code, to allow auto body repair shops and garages by special use permit in the planned industrial zone, that this local law and attached short environmental assessment form, including with the petition requesting this action be forwarded for review to and report to both Orange County Department of Planning and the town of New Windsor Planning Board and any other interested parties as required by law, that the town board declare the subject action to be a type 1 action pursuant to state Environmental Quality Review Act and declare itself to be lead agency under seeker for review and determination, and that the public hearing to consider and receive comment on said local law be scheduled and noticed as required by law for the July 3rd, 2024 at 7 p.m. in the Town Hall, 555 Union Avenue, New Windsor, New York. Motion.
Move.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Rowe.
Yes.
Councilman Lincoln.
Yes.
Councilman Santiago.
Yes.
Yes.
Supervisor Cadet.
Yes, this is a body shop, as stated on the receiving file, that's down on the mall in the town of New Windsor. And they're looking to add to, they just purchased a piece of property behind them. That's in the PI zone. They're looking to add this use that they're already using in this PI zone to add it to that one. So the town board is considering that. We'll talk about that in July now. Receive and file, hearing no objections, town board pending with the receive and file with the town clerk. The attached agreement dated the first day of January 2024 between the Orange County and by and through the Orange County Youth Bureau and the town of New Windsor, New York State Youth Development Program funding for the year 2024, a total amount of $5,000. So to that in 1 second. Hearing no objection, town board town of New Windsor receive and file the town clerk the attached agreement dated the first day of January 2024 between Orange County by and through the Orange County Youth Bureau and the town of New Windsor for the New York State Youth Development Program funding in the year 2024, a total amount of $10,000. These, they give us, Orange County gives us two grants each year that we use for our camps and so on. One's for 10,000, one's for 5,000. We appreciate the county doing that for us. It helps us offset some costs there. Hearing no objection, town board town of New Windsor hereby receive and file the town clerk the attached notice of claim in the matter of Dina C. Garcia versus the town of New Windsor. And this is a motor vehicle accident involved one of our garbage trucks. Hearing no objection, town board town of New Windsor shall receive and file with the town clerk the attached monthly reports for the following departments in April 2024, and these are all for April 24. Judge Calderon, Judge Myers, Police Department, Building Department, Recreation Department, Tax Receiver, Utility Court, Tax Receiver 2024 Final Report, Property Tax Statement, Town Clerk, and New Windsor Emergency Medical Services. So these are reports each year that are on the site. You know, look, I get these reports each month, and I was just going through them again, obviously, because I got them today. Just for the ambulance corps so far this year has done nearly 1,800 calls. They've been pretty busy. The police department, I noticed on the ticket spectrum has been just a little over 3,900 tickets this year, including UTPs and parking tickets. I guess that's good, but I guess it's bad too. A lot of people not following the rules there. I did notice the building department has issued nearly 360 building permits between commercial and residential this year. So it just shows you how busy, you know, that department in the town is sprouting, and people are pretty much abiding by the rules based on that. The town clerk has processed nearly 75 various type of permits. And I see that to the newly formed chart that the deputy town clerk has made. Kathy's done a wonderful job with that, and I think we all comment on and like it. And our receiver of taxes has her plethora of things that are coming in all the time as well. And thank you for all those reports. I know they put a lot of work on getting them done through the month there. Public forum. Anybody have anything they want to talk about?
Want to give you 2 or 3 minutes, because I noticed at number 15, a motion that was to be on the calendar wasn't in your file.
Okay.
So I don't have it in my file either, so give me a couple of minutes to go print it out.
Okay.
Roberto, maybe you want to ask a couple questions?
Well, I think we did have something we wanted to, so I'm gonna recognize this gentleman here. If you could just stand up at the podium, state your name, please. First, spell it if it's a crazy spelling.
It's John.
Okay, John, thank you.
Uh,
What's on your mind, John?
So I apologize in advance if I have ums and uhs. I didn't.
Oh, no, that's all right.
Or something, just can't talk. So a few months ago, I went to the Department of Transportation. I don't know what they call the highway department, the highway department. I moved here about a year ago at my house. And I had some questions about like the roads that were around my house. It wasn't like complaints or anything, it was just questions. And then he was like, you should go to the town hall meeting, just like tell them what you were asking me about. One of them was, I asked them, like, has anyone ever suggested a traffic circle at the intersection of Lake Road and Valley Drive in the Beaver Dam Lake community? And he was like, I don't know if that'll be big enough there anyways, like there's no space for that. But anyways, I guess what I'm getting at is, that'd be cool if there was a traffic circle there instead of 3 stop signs. No one likes stop signs. And then another thing that I asked him about was, and then I've got a lot of feisty things I want to throw out here, you know.
You get 3 minutes.
The other thing was like maybe like sidewalks around the Beaver Dam Lake community going to the train station. He was like, no one wants that for a couple of reasons. One, crazy expensive, like millions of dollars to put that in. And two, you know, no one would want to have to clear it because that's what you just build. You have to, you're responsible for clearing. But I was thinking maybe, I've seen places that have like, I think they call them traffic bollards or something, the flexible plastic things that go on the side of the road so that cars don't make their way into where pedestrians and bicyclists are. A lot of kids around the neighborhood and people jogging and things like that, and the shoulder of the road is, there isn't a shoulder to the road. So that would be cool too, if it was just, you know, like space for people to move around there. Perfect.
So if you want to, John, if you all remember, I'm here every morning at 7:30. And I usually leave 4:30, 4:45. If you want to come in, pop in my office and if you want to maybe jot things down, you can talk to me. I'll certainly,
I will yield my time.
well,
Stop wasting
no,
time.
I just wanted to, so you, in case you forget something, I don't want you to miss something, and I'll give you a half hour, whatever you need. When
Okay.
you want to come to my office, I will tell you though, just a part of your conversation, well, you can have a seat for a second, let me finish, I need some other people, and I'll answer
Okay.
I'll answer you, all right? Anybody else with non-agenda items? Sir,
Yes,
you step up to the podium and mention your name.
my name's Steve Burley. Monday evening, I was sitting home, had nothing to do, so I was going through Facebook, and come across the town board workshop meeting. So I said, let me see what's going on. Something caught my ears a little bit. It had to do with, I think it's called Flockfield Estates. And there's supposedly a improvement bond that hasn't been completed. And there's a discussion if we should eliminate the sidewalks. I don't have a problem with that. The problem I have is just for the town to say, no problem, do away with the sidewalks. The problem I have with that is when the builder came in and developed his cost for homes and everything that people paid for out there, those improvements were included. So for the town to say, forget it, that's fine, we really don't want to maintain the sidewalks, we don't want you to have to shovel them. There's a problem with that. There's a problem with that. Let's not have sidewalks. And if you don't want to put them in, or she don't want to put them in, whoever the builder is, I don't know what the value, that didn't come up. But because there was a mistake made, the town shouldn't compound that mistake. We should say, we want some more park improvements. We just spent $900,000 on cars for the town. We should get something back. A builder shouldn't come into our town, do what he or she wants, and then come knock on the door when they're almost done and say, oops, I forgot. I didn't do it. Let's not allow this to happen. Let's sit down with them and say, listen, it was built in, the homeowners paid for it. Give something back to the town. I know the attorney's gonna tell you that's what they consider an impact fee. But we can just tell them it was a mistake fee, and we're gonna get something back for it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Anybody else, or? Any other things? All right, John, I will, like I said, you can come at any time in my office, we can talk.
Okay.
Just so you know, I know you mentioned, on the way to the train station there.
Yeah.
A very good portion that's in the town of Carl. So, I mean, substantial, I mean, Shore doesn't start until the 500s is in New Windsor. So you're probably a good mile or so before you get to 94. So some of that you might want to,
And that was actually even, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, definitely.
Talk to them.
yeah,
That was actually one of the questions that I asked him that I specifically didn't say here because I knew it wasn't applicable here.
yeah,
The end of Lake Road where it meets, I think it's 94.
Yeah, yeah.
Where it's like a really tight turn. And he was like, that's Washington.
yeah, it's not us. Yeah.
So it would be so much better.
All our roads are perfect. So, but yeah, no, my office is just down the hallway, so anytime, afterwards, I can give you a card if you like to know.
I just want to add, can I add it? So I'm your neighbor, I think a few houses down, and just want to say that some residents have complained about Valley and Lake, and I want to thank the New Windsor Police. They've been monitoring it and sort of like hiding out and
I feel like
ticketing, so that was great that they're kind of helping out the neighborhood that way.
that.
Yeah, just a little bit of help there. Something.
If he has, she has it as we did.
It's stapled to.
Well, mine was-
Stephen File.
Mine was paperclip to the back of it, so, yeah, so. And Steve, just to answer you, yeah, we're not giving up sidewalks for nothing. There's always deals that are done. It's just, we have to make the formal part of it what we need to do. And, just because I will say that the developer petitioned the town. We're requiring all the homeowners have to petition town, not the developer, because obviously he's gonna do it. So if they don't want it, but at the end of the day, there's nothing's for free, that. So we always, we just don't say, forget about it, we don't want nothing back. I'm aware of it. I think it was something that was perhaps an oversight over years of looking at some things, but we're aware of it. But no, definitely, I thank you for your input, but we're on it. We're on it. It's alleged that we did it.
Oh, I didn't hear it. I heard the Stephen File. I didn't hear. the-
I called to move.
Seconded.
He seconded,
Yeah.
yeah.
Get up and
I
do
can
it.
put it on this.
I guess it's,
Want to do it again?
would it be hurtful if I did it again? It can't hurt for us to do it twice. So we'll have two public hearings at the same time. I'm just gonna do it again just in case we're not kicking this can all over the place again. No, I believe I did it. Cause I remember things I gotta read too much of, and this is one. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh,
The
okay.
town board, town of Windsor, in accordance with resolution annexed here to, does hereby introduce the local law, a copy of which is annexed to the aforementioned resolution to chapter 300 of the town code, town of Windsor zoning code, to allow auto body repair shops and garages by special use permit in the planning industrial zone, that the local law and the attached short environmental assessment review form included with the petition requesting this action be forwarded for review and report to both Orange County Department of Planning and the town of Windsor Planning Board and other interested parties as required by law, that the town board declare that the subject action be type 1 action pursuant to the State Environmental Quality Review Act, and declare itself to be lead agency under seeker for review and determination, that the public hearing to consider and receive comment on said local law be scheduled notice as required by law for July 3rd, 2024 at 7 p.m. Town Hall, 555 Union Avenue, Windsor, New York. Motion,
Move.
Second again.
roll call. Again.
Councilman Bro.
Yes.
Lincoln.
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago.
Yes.
Councilman Bro.
Yes.
Supervisor Finn.
Yes. So with having that said, does the board have anything? Anybody got anything you want to talk about, bring up? Bless you.
Excuse me.
Nothing? Good?
Mhm.
With that, we will, town board, town New Windsor, adjourn the town board meeting at,
No, call for adjournment.
the town board, town New Windsor, adjourn the town board meeting at, let me finish. 7:29, motion.
Second.
Roll call.
Councilman Bro.
Yes.
Councilwoman Lincoln.
Yes.
Councilwoman Santiago.
Yes.
Councilman Bro.
Yep.
Supervisor Finn.
Yes.
Get it
Thank you.
Get it